Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper. And you guys, we are going to do a live, simple stamping, just a quick card. But I wanted to do it live with you guys to show you how easy it is. And I had some, an announcement that I wanted to make as well. So let me turn down my volume here so that I could see you guys. Okay, there we go. Nope, every time. I do it wrong every single time. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to use the Incredible Like You. And hello to everybody. I'm having issues with these darn comments again. If I can just get those comments to show, I think we'd be good. Well, anyway, the reason I wanted to go live is to just let you know that I am doing some giveaways here because it is celebration, and I wanted to start it off with just doing some giveaways for you guys to the first 5 people who order from me. And then let me just go over that really quickly while people start to come on. But I've got, for someone who places a Stampin' Up! Order with me, the 1st through the 5th, so I have 5 of them. They're going to, if you place a $60 order, you'll receive a free priority mailing box from me. So it's one of these guys here. And it's like filled with crafting stuff. So there's some stamping supplies, crafting stuff, and then just make sure you use the code, unless of course your order's over $150, which I have had that before. Then you want to get all of the goodies that you can get with that. So when you place a $50 order, you're already going to get to choose a free item from Celebration. So if you're going to do that, add on another $10 and get one of the boxes for free. Again, that's to the first 5 people. So let me see if I could still get these going here. I'm so sorry. I want to be able to say hello to each of you guys, but it's not letting me. So let's see. I just want to be able to see the comments, guys. Oh, I wish I could. It's not letting me, so I apologize. I want to be able to be seeing you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and move forward with this. I'm going to use the Incredible Like You photopolymer stamp set, and you guys, I am bringing out, which I have not brought out before, is the Stamparatus. So I'm going to show you how I use the Stamparatus, and then I'm also going to be using the Celebration set that I got for free because I ordered over $50, and I'm going to be using one of these cute little froggies. So let's go ahead and use this Stamparatus. So I'm going to be using these lines here. And let me just go ahead and get this off, and then I'll tell you what all I'm using as far as ink and everything like that. So I'm going to set that off to the side, and I am going to be using Tuxedo Black Memento ink and Daffodil Delight, and then let me just stick that right there. I'm going to be using the paper is going to be Daffodil Delight, which I will cut shortly, and then I have some other little papers here. I have some Lemon Lime Twist, and I've got that cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have the next size down. I've got this one at 5 by 3 3/4. So they're going to leave a nice little border around there. And then I've got 2 little pieces. I've got one cut at 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then I have another one cut by just a 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 square. So we've got that. I also have some ribbon. And again, you guys know me. This is going to be like so live. I haven't practiced, so we will see here. And since I am using the photopolymer, I think I'm going to be using, there's this little piece here that goes in there. And then, of course, I have a piece that I don't know where it's at. There's these, like this, these gridded sheets that can go in here. But I don't know where they're at. So, okay, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to use a random piece of paper that I have here. So this is just a Who's on Your Shopping List that I got from Brighton a while ago. And what we're going to do is I'm sticking this down here because we're going to put some nice lines on this piece of paper. And this is in the Whisper White. And so when you're using the photopolymer or the cling set stamps, you can use the Stamparatus, which is totally cool. And this is like no other, you guys. If you've seen some of the other platforms that stamp for you, this is, like I said, it's like no other. It's so cool because you can stamp this way. It's got a second platform that comes with it, so you can stamp this way. You could get more of these plates, so you don't have to keep on like taking the stamps off. It's really cool. I'm like so loving it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this down where I want it. I'm actually going to pull this out just a little bit here. And this is why. So once I put that down, and I'm going to put this paper, pull this paper. I'm going to just grab, of course, I'm a little crazy here. Let me see. That's what happens when I do it live because I forgot. These are magnets. They're really, really strong magnets. And that is what's going to hold that paper from pulling up like that. So I'm going to stick this down. Oh, you guys, I so wish I could say hello to you by name. So I'm just putting this here so that it'll hold it down. And you see how much easier that comes up. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit more as well. And that way it leaves just teeny little edges there. So let's go ahead and let me show you how this little guy works. So since my paper is in the Daffodil Delight, I also chose the ink to be in the Daffodil Delight. So all we're going to do, and I'm going to show you real quick, see how this goes down. You could use it down, but I really like to have it flat, so I'm just going to stick my my block right there. And then we're just going to ink this up with that Daffodil Delight. It's going to be very light as opposed to anything really super dark. So we're going to put that down and get that going there. Oh, I can see the glare. I may not be able to see what you guys are saying, but I'm watching myself here. So I wish there was a way to tell. I'm just going to check and see if there's one more way I could do this. Because I really want to be able to. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. Can't see the comments, but I could see the thumbs ups, which I really appreciate. It's not working. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so bummed out. Anyways, we've got that Daffodil Delight down there. And you see how that came out? Now, I can just pick this up and move it down one. And we're going to go ahead and ink this up again. this down. And then pick it back up. Lift it up again. Move one more over. And we're just going to keep doing this all the way down the paper. And you get everything lined up. Now I'm just using these lines, but you could use it as hope your day is as amazing as you. I could change these colors in between and make like a rainbow if I wanted to. I mean, if it just said like happy birthday, and you could do happy birthday, like all the way down in different colors, or ooh, I almost forgot to move that one down. There we go. There we go. But it would come out so cute. And then this one I'm going to move out of the way and hold it. I'm going to ink this up, and don't worry, I haven't forgot to change it. And the reason I have this white paper underneath is for this reason, because a little piece of it's going to come off of the edge, because it's a little bit shorter than the width of this. And there we go. Look at how cute that came out. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. We will just really quick, while I have some little baby wipes right here, clean this off, and we're good to go. And if you get any on there, you just clean it off the same way. I don't know that we had any ink on there, but just in case. And that's it. Isn't that so easy to use? I so wish I could see your comments so I could see and see if you guys have used it before or anything like that. So I know you guys are probably talking to each other if nothing else. So I'm happy to know that, because I'll tell you what, you beauties are awesome and amazing. And to see the friendships blossom with you guys is just so cool. So that's it with the Daffodil Delight and the Stamparatus. Was that not cool? I thought that was super cool. I had one already, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to buy the Stamparatus. It's just going to be a waste of money. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had to buy it. And yes, because can you do this with the other without like being really, really a pain? So all right, next thing we're going to do, I am just going to use a block for these little guys because I'm only making one card. But let's say I was making multiple cards. Wouldn't it be great to just be able to like close that in your card and then take that card, put another piece of paper, close it with the Stamparatus? That would be like, you can make multiple cards so fast. And let's use this guy. This is the first time I'm using it. But I think I want to use this cute little guy here. And I always don't have it ready. And the reason I don't have it ready is because I want to make sure that you guys know that it's very easy to put these on and how to put them on. So, and I also want to remind you, because these are the new cling stamps, that they are very, very sticky. So you don't want them to stick to yourself. So if you guys see me doing it, maybe you won't do it. So let me show you. You just take off half of that sticker and make the other side line up really nice. See, it's sticky. But the good thing about it being so sticky is that it's going to stick on your block so much better than before. So at this point, be very careful. You don't want those two sides to stick to each other. So I just hold my fingers underneath there. And there we go. Now look how easy it is. Can you believe how quick that did on there? And then let me show you. When you're taking it off, you can't just rip it. You have to be very careful and make sure you get the underneath. But that's it. It's all nice and good. So let's go ahead and stamp here. So we've got our little 2.5 by 2.5. And we're just going to put some Memento ink on here and put him right in there, just right in the center. Look how cute that is. And then I'm going to clean it up while I have it. Reach underneath and grab it and just stick him right back in there. And let's see, the other one I wanted to do was this Incredible Like You. Since we're using it, I'm going to use this I Just Adore You. Grab that. This one's super easy. These cling really well too. And then we're gonna just ink that up. It's gonna be nice and dark there. And if you get a little bit, you can clean it off beforehand or not, whatever you choose to do. But I love this because you can just stick it exactly where you need it and line it up. And there you go. And then I'll just wipe that right off, and we're good to go there. So I want to make sure that you guys can still see me. It looks like we're good. I have to figure out what this issue is. I can see that you guys are putting comments and that you guys are giving me thumbs up, so I really appreciate it. I just don't know what the comments are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little stamping lens here just to color it in. Make it really easy here. And we're going to do some, let me see. Can't choose what side I want. I'm going to use real quick. I think I'm going to go with the littler guy because my hands want to be a little bit crazy right now. And then I'm going to give him some color. And then I'm going to take the lighter color, and I'm going to use the bigger side here. I give him just little eyelids, of course, and then go ahead and go on the outsides. This is just, I'm using it to color. And then I'm just going to go right over this because they blend so well. I'm going to quickly color him in. So you guys, thank you so much. So much for just watching me and supporting me. And I want to tell you, I just posted on my Instagram. Remember, if you saw my video yesterday, I got a package delivered, and I was going to unbox it, but it started getting too late, so I opened it, and you guys, it wasn't something to be unboxed. It actually turned out to be a nice little giveaway prize. And the reason I got it is because it was from my bulk unboxing, and I had what was I going to say? I had like the top 5 unboxing because of you guys, so I thought that was so cool. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm going to put a little line like this. Cut it right up the middle, and then I'm going to, it's only about 1/4 of an inch in, and I'm going to do a little flag. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Again, 1/4 inch in, not a lot, because I want to get a nice wide flag there. And there we go. So I've got these two ready to go. Now, I got my pieces. Did you see me move? I almost thought I was going to drop something. So I'm going to cut this guy right in half. So this is an 11 by 8.5. So I know that if I cut it at 5.5, I'll get 2 perfect card bases. And then I'll take one. Now that was the cutting, if you guys don't know that already. And then we're going to go to 4 1/4 because it is now 8.5. So it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I go to 4 1/4 and then I use this guy and I just go a couple times just for fun. You only have to do it once, but I don't know if you could see it leaves a nice little line there. And you just fold it right in half, and then I'm going to get my bone folder. And it is an old used bone folder. Let me show you my new one. This is my new one. This is my old one. So I should probably be showing you the new stuff, but it lasts for a long, long time. So we've got all the pieces together, and we are just going to put them all nice together. So let me grab my adhesive here, and I'm going to put this right onto the yellow. So we're just going to take our snail adhesive and put it around the edges here. And again, I line up the corners, make sure that there's nice all the way around, and it'll leave a little 1/8 inch border all the way around because we cut 1/4 inch off. So there's part one. Again, this is simple stamping. We're not doing any other techniques than cutting, stamping, and coloring, which we learned in kindergarten, so we're good. And then the next piece is this little guy that we made as a background. We're going to do the same exact thing. The only difference is I am going to put a little bit of ribbon on here, and I don't like to use a whole thing of ribbon. So I like to, you know me, I like to be a little bit on the frugal side. So if you're not frugal in your ribbon, just, you know, wrap it around, make a bow. But I am, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. So I'm gonna put this down toward the bottom. And then I'm gonna throw some tape on here as well. So I hold it down and I make the tape go right over there. And the same here. Hold it down and make the tape go right over. I guess this part isn't the simplest of stamping, but you know, we've got it. So let's put that down. I am touching the tape. Don't touch the tape. There we go. Once it gets put down, we'll be fine. But if I could stop touching the tape, we're going to be good. So I go up there again, make those 1/8 inch corners line up, and then we have that nice border all the way around again. And then I'm going to take this guy, where it says, I just adore you, and we're going to put him kind of underneath. In fact, I think I'm going to cut him down a little bit, because he seems like he might be just a little too big of a box. So we're going to cut it. And let me show you how we can make a nice border all the way around. So we'll just go by these little lines that are here. If you could see, there's a little line right here. So I'm just going to move his foot right to that line. And so I know that there will be an exact border. So I hope you guys can see that. Can you see? And there's that nice little border. And then I can go here and also get that longest part on this line right here. Line up the tip of his foot. And we're going to have that same border. And then we're going to do the bottom. The longest part is probably this little finger. I was going to call it a thumb, but I don't know what part of it is. So yeah, it's right there. And then I'm going to do this tip of the eye. Again, right with that. And look at that nice border all the way perfect around. So I love that. And this is a good tip for almost any of these cutters, not just the Stampin' Up, but the Stampin' Up, you know me, that works really well. It's another one of those things where I had a cutter already, but still bought this one because it just seemed a lot nicer. So now I've got this big, huge I adore you and this little tiny frog here. So I think what we're going to do is I am going to make sure this, should I, let's see. No, I think we're good. I think we're just going to leave it as is. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lighter green here, and I'm going to kind of just give it a border like this, just by outlining. Again, another simple little technique that's, I mean, anybody can do. And same here. And it's just going to give a nice little background. There we go. And I'm going to tape this down. And I'm going to make sure that the tape goes all the way to the edges, because I want, since my little frog is tiny, I want that to be flat so this part doesn't just over lap the little frog. But with the little frog, we're going to pop him up because we want him to be jumping off. So let me find my little guys here. And of course, as I'm looking for stuff, I'm like, ooh, that would work good. So let me look one more. Okay, so I cannot seem to find that. So I'm going to pull out some tape real quick. That's what happens live. I'm just going to pull out a little bit of foam tape here. It just happened to be nearby. So I'm going to stick that foam tape, give it some dimension. And we're going to put this little guy right up here. Then I have some of these little, they're the Gingham Gallum adhesive back sequins. They are in the new catalog. Let me see if I have that catalog here. It's this catalog here, brand new. And we're just going to put some of these little sequins on there. And I think what I'll do is use these little flowered guys here. put a couple of them here. I'll put this one kind of half off. And ooh, did you see that? That hopped like the frog. So I'm going to just move them around here. Just hopping around. Okay, this one wants to be somewhere over here, so we're going to put him right there. And then we'll put one more. Look at this. We're going to give him one right in his hand. And if you have any like little embellishments that you might want to go on there, they are really nice right over. So we'll take some of the basic rhinestone jewels and we'll put them as the center of these little flowers there. And they stick really nice on there. See how cute that is? Put that there. And the tool that I'm using, because I know you guys often ask, is the pickup tool. And it works really nicely. And the other thing that I don't know where it's at, because I know I have them somewhere around, but my craft room is just array right now. Trying to get it actually organized. But what if I had two little googly eyes? Wouldn't that be super cute? So there we go. That is my super simple stamping for Sunday. And then again, if you guys wanted to purchase anything, just go ahead and go to my site. I'll put the link down below. It's jeanpiersanti.stampinup.net. Now is a great time to purchase because you get so many free things, or sign up and you get a lot of free stuff, and I'd love to have you on my stamping team. So, alright beauties, that is everything. Don't forget, if you're going to do $60 or more, try and be one of the first 5 people who order. And then we'll see. I'll send a box. As soon as I get the order, the box is going out. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more, because I'm going to be placing a nice big order myself and would love to show it to you. Alrighty. Thank you so much. I'm going to come up real quick so I could see who all is on here, so I could say hello. Now I can see the comments. And Debbie, hello. Thank you so much. I know you wanted to join the team as well, so now's the great time to do so. So, Patricia, hello. Mary, hi. You guys are so awesome. Patty, thank you so much. That's so sweet. So I hope you guys like it. Debbie, you're in the middle of an order. I'm telling you, are you signing up? That's the way to do it. Susan, hello, hello. I just think this little guy is so cute. My New Year is doing well, Crystal. Thank you. Can you get clearance stuff? I think you can. I think you can get anything at all. Hi, Denise. You already signed up, didn't you? Are you looking to have somebody sign up with you? Hi, Becky. How are you? Penny, yes. Yes, we've talked about you or joining the team before, and I would love to have you on the team. Crystal, I know these frogs are so cute. And you have a tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. Hi, Tony. You're sicko. What are you doing? So, I hope you guys are having a good day. What's the T? I actually know what that means. So, hi, Kathy. All right, you guys. I hope you had a great time. I'm so sorry. Yes, Beauties Unite. Hi, Juanita. All right, that's it. I wish I could stay and just talk and talk and talk to you, but I've got to get going. Yes, Fez, sign up. I'm going to put a link down below. Oh my goodness. I have no tattoos at all. And Yes, so scary. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.